Oh yeah, we are back with yet another Slice of Life Saturday video, possibly. I thought that for the last Slice of Life video, I should take y'all on a journey, just something absolutely amazing through the realm of Slice of Life that is actually going to take you onto a spiritual journey and place you inside of another plane that you could never get to. But then I watched Ascendance of a Bookworm at work one day, and that completely changed my entire perspective of what I should do for this video. Now, at first watching Ascendance of a Bookworm, throughout the first couple of episodes, I did not think it was up to snuff. I did not think it was good enough for me to recommend to other people, and I certainly did not think it was something that I would finish watching all the way through. But after just those first couple of episodes, I fell head over heels in love with Ascendance of a Bookworm. It is absolutely one of the best anime I've seen in a long time. And the reason why I say that it might possibly be a slice of life video is because it's not really considered a slice of life anime. It's actually more of an isekai, and I would even say maybe an isekai adventure anime. But I think it has some slice of life qualities, and I think it's absolutely fantastic. So let's get into it. We're talking about Ascendance of a Bookworm. Now, usually most slice of life anime take place in a school, or they take place in an area where the characters are going to be at constantly, day in and day out, hanging out with each other, vibing, and just living a slice of life. That's literally where the title of the genre comes from. And this show doesn't really quite fit that. However, it's pretty close. You follow a grown-ass library woman that dies one day being crushed by books, and she wakes up in another world where she's born into the actual poorest family that has ever existed, and the only way for her to get a book is to be a nobleman, be rich, or create it herself, which all three of those are pretty much mutually exclusive. So if you're one of those and you're the other two, and if you can do one, then you can do the other two, you know what I'm saying? And so, being born into the poorest family doesn't make it really easy for her to create her own book, so she is on an adventure to not only create her own book, but to create paper, write books, and just distribute them and be able to buy them and read them. Now, even though this is an isekai anime and it has very strong isekai vibes, trust me, I think it has a really good slice of life element to it, where you see this character go in every day trying to create a book. She makes friends, she talks to people, she goes around the town that she's in, and she tries to pick up information about making books. And then she uses her knowledge from the other world that she was in, which was just Japan. But she uses that knowledge in order to basically create books, create paper, and find ways to create things that the people of that world don't have or have never seen or never used before. And I think that that's really cool because the slice of life element is just her living a life in another world. Like, she's just living that life. She's not doing anything crazy. She's not, fighting dragons. She's not trying to save the world from a tyrant. She's not out here trying to become the strongest fighter in the world. She's literally just living. That's it. She's just living in this world, trying to create something and trying to help the people that she lives with, and just trying to use her knowledge from her other life and her other world in order to help the people that she's around. Oh, and I forgot to mention she also has this disease that will kill her if she doesn't stay motivated. But she's main character Kun, so she'll be alright. Maybe. But whether she'll be alright or not is a matter that only comes after you've gotten into a long list of episodes that you've already watched. So it's really not something that you have to worry about off the rip. And I think it's more so just like an element for them to keep the story going, considering that most of the anime is just her living a life and her just trying to fit in with this new life that she's in, her trying to fit in with people, her trying to set up her own dynamic. And it's just a really good thing to see in an anime that, even though it's not technically classified as a slice of life anime, has really good slice of life vibes. I mean, if you think about it, she just wants papers and books. So I mean, that's the whole plot of the story, is she just wants to make paper, create books, and then read those books or distribute those books. And in the process of her doing that, she uses her knowledge from Japan to help people create shampoo, help people braid hair, help people create products that they never would have thought to create in this world. And all she has to do is just use what she's already read in books from her prior life. And she has merchants paying her thousands of their dollars just to create these items and just to do these things for them. And it's a really masterful ride through another person's life. And you just get to see how life is lived in another world, or how somebody from our world would live that life in another world. And it's pretty slice of lifey, honestly. This is one of the best isekai anime I think I might have ever watched, and I've been pretty hard on the isekai genre, but that's only because I think it sucks. Like, I just hate it. Because they try so hard to be unique by creating a genre where you're in another world, yet by trying so hard to be unique, they all fall into the same category of being the exact same. Every isekai anime feels like the last isekai anime. Even though they have a different character, a different premise, a different area, and different people that they go to see, they all seem like the same thing. They're elves, they have magic, and they go to this area where they have to solve a problem. That's so mundane and played out, and I know that that's like the bare bones basic for creating an anime, but it just sucks. It's not fun. This anime, however, while they do have magic, yes, it doesn't matter. Magic doesn't do anything, and it doesn't show anything in the show. Literally, they use magic like 3 times, and one of those times is to sign a contract. Who the fuck uses magic to sign a contract? And they have like a problem, but the problem is just her problem. Nobody else has a problem. Nobody in her family cares that there aren't books. She's the only person that cares that there's not a book. So she's the only person with this problem. So she is trying to figure out her own problem in a world where magic doesn't matter, and she's just basically living a life trying to figure it out. That's so different from most other isekai anime. This show is not trying hard to be anything. It's just showing you guys a girl living in another world, trying to figure out her own issues and get to where she wants to be in this world. Because I mean, essentially just going to another world to live in it would be pretty boring. And that's just not her MO. She goes to this other world and she's like, shit, if I'm gonna be here, I'm gonna get what I want out of it. And I think that that's perfect. All of this wrapped up with a pretty little bow on top is what makes this probably the best isekai anime I've watched in at least the past 5 years. And I think it makes it a great isekai anime for you to go watch, as well as a good makeshift slice of life anime for you to go watch. So I urge you to go check out Ascendance of a Bookworm. That'll do it for me on this Slice of Life Saturday, y'all. I almost called it a Slice of Life Monday. Boy, I'm tired. So go check it out. Tell me how y'all feel about it. Come back, tell me it's awesome, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.
Yeah. Okay, I get it. You claiming that you with it, but nah, you ain't with it, dawg. Yeah. Yes, I'm committed. You want me to stop, but I never quit it, dawg. Hey. And I don't need nobody. Hey. But I want somebody. They all hate 'cause I'm all in, and that's why I'm about whatever, man. Spending money like it's gonna last forever, man. We living life 'cause we finna live forever, man. Live forever, man. Gonna live forever, man. Yeah, that's why I'm about whatever, man.